Hello everyone, and welcome back to Skyrim, but I am just a normal guy. This is part 2, and at the end of part 1, we ended by camping in the wilderness outside of Riften. Once I woke up in this beautiful morning, I decided to just take a moment to take the ambiance and fresh air in. After that, I headed to get to the carriage and take a ride back to Whiterun. After returning to Whiterun Hold, I decided to spend some time hunting to collect food and furs. I then took those furs back to Whiterun and crafted them into fur travel cloaks as to be able to sell for a higher price to Belethor. Then I went over to Arcadia's Cauldron, made a couple of potions with some ingredients I had gathered, and sold them to her. Next I went over to the Bannered Mare, where I ran into Uthgard the Unbroken, who wanted to brawl me for a bet of 100 gold. Thankfully that fight wasn't too difficult, and I won 100 gold back. Next, after going outside, I ran into Ysolda, who wanted me to get a mammoth tusk for her.
Before my ma and Dad passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
Now, normally this would be the kind of quest that's a little bit out of Gregory's reach, but I think he likes Ysolda, and he's willing to risk it for her. I immediately realized that I was in way over my head and was not able to quickly pick off the mammoth without angering the giants. I thought that maybe the storm and the rain would give me cover, but it did not. Thankfully, there was this rock formation relatively nearby that allowed me to take cover where the giants and mammoths weren't able to reach me, and I was able to pick off the mammoth from there. After finally defeating the mammoth with over a dozen arrows, I thought that I had completed my task, but I realized that I still needed to be able to get to the actual mammoth tusk itself, pick it up, and run away without the giant getting to me and sending me into the stratosphere. I began to do a little dance around this rock formation, hoping to be able to catch the giant off guard, grab the mammoth tusk, and run. But as I came around the right side, the giant was already there waiting for me. As I tried to go around the left, he was then quickly there. So I decided to go over the rock, grab the things, and quickly run as fast as I could, knowing that I stood no chance against this giant. Thankfully, another rock formation and the little stream, I think, discouraged the giant from following me any further. I returned to Whiterun and gave the mammoth's tusk to Ysolda.
Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
After helping Ysolda out and receiving some bargaining skill, I also realized that she had a crush back on me. Within a matter of seconds and about 6 words spoken between us, we decided to get married. I quickly got in a carriage and headed off to Riften so that I could prepare the wedding and tell Marmal that we needed to have a ceremony.
It's good to see love blossoming even during these difficult times. Your wedding will be held tomorrow, from dawn until dusk. Don't be late. You don't want to miss your own wedding.
You're welcome. Otherwise,
After telling Marmal about the ceremony, I decided to go to the local inn to spend the night, and the next morning I decided to go out hunting again. While I was out hunting, I came across this cage and a wolf that seems like they were attempted to be captured. I thought that I could pick up the venison from the inside, and unknowingly fell into the same trap that they intended for this wolf. I am no match for two bandits, so I ran for my life, hoping to reach the nearest town where maybe some guards could help me. I was able to make it to Shore Stone, but by the time I made it there, the bandits had already given up.
How can I help a brother know?
I used their tanning rack to craft a couple more fur hides, and then began making my way back towards Riften, hunting animals along the way. After arriving back in Riften, I sold my things to Grelka and attended my wedding.
Ah, here's the proud groom now. Let's begin the ceremony. It was Mara that first gave birth to all of creation and pledged to watch over us as her children. It is from her love of us that we first learned to love one another. It is from this love that we learn that a life lived alone is no life at all. We gather here today under Mara's loving gaze to bear witness to the union of two souls in eternal companionship. May they journey forth together in this life and in the next, in prosperity and poverty, and in joy and hardship. Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever?
I do. Now and forever.
Do you agree to be bound together in love, now and forever? Under the authority of Mara, the divine of love, I declare this couple to be wed. I present the two of you with these matching rings, blessed by Mara's divine grace. May they protect each of you in your new life together.
We're married. I guess we'll need to decide where we're living, won't we? You can always stay with me. Our new home. I'll see you there.
Thankfully, since I own nothing except for the things that I carry on my back, Ysolda is happy to allow us to live at her home.
you ever met one of them cats?
I take the cart back to Whiterun and head into Ysolda's house, hoping to see her there, but when I arrive, I realize it is completely empty. I look around a bit and see if there's anything I can cook. Perhaps I can prepare a hot meal for her for when she returns, but I have no ingredients or ability to cook right now, and I have no idea where she is. I suppose I'll just have to wait until she returns. While I wait, I will get back to work and try and make as much money as I can, as I hopefully would like to move us into a nicer home, and a larger one that actually has enough bed space for both of us together. And with that, that is the end of part 2 of Skyrim, but I'm just a normal guy. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking the video or subscribing to the channel, and please leave a comment if you have anything you'd like to say. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.